Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a couple of videos today from Alpha Central titled 3-Year Relationship Ruined in Seconds and the Boyfriend Walks Away. It is no surprise to me that this kind of stuff keeps happening, guys. Modern women keep finding new ways to prove that they are not worth the time for men. Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own thoughts and comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in
It
it?
ain't gonna have no all
need no more
lettuce.
meat.
Lettuce with croutons from wherever that's.
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
And I was riding with you that one
I'm
good
riding
eye.
with you, baby. Come on.
What is this at the top?
My goddamn.
The top of your head.
Get
The
your ass
microphone
on.
is more.
Get on out of here.
I want to leave.
Yeah,
Get on up out of here.
I want to leave because you ain't gonna feed
Get
me
on
right.
up out of here.
I find it rather disturbing that this woman is looking at these men and demanding they quote-unquote feed her as if she's some sort of farm animal. There's just something wrong about that.
Are you supposed to keep that?
No. Well,
You're going to put them back in the water.
first of all, shut up. Mind your business.
No, I don't.
Second of all,
Imagine having a life so boring that the only excitement you can have is by lecturing a random stranger about the cruelty of fishing. Men can't even find peace by fishing anymore.
Hey Steve, what do you think the biggest waste of money is?
The biggest waste of money? Dude, that's easy. Kayla! Kayla, come here really quick. Come here, come here.
What? What do you want?
I just want to see what you were doing.
I'm hungry. You want to take me to dinner?
Does she know that her boyfriend is currently working on stream and she's just asking him to take her out to dinner? She's completely oblivious to the notion that him streaming is actually his job.
Hi, what's your name?
Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. Kiss or slap?
Slap.
Slap? Okay.
Okay, no, I'm with you.
Why? Okay, bye.
I sometimes wonder why these women think that bothering men in the street and physically harassing them makes for compelling content. These men are minding their own business, and they're not even afforded the dignity of being left the hell alone.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna judge you based on your weight. Let's see it. 160 pounds?
I know, I go to the doctor. I go to the doctor every...
That woman just committed a crime by physically assaulting that man, but if that man were to try and press charges, the police would most likely tell the man to grow up and stop being a whiny baby.
How do you date somebody for 17 years, Carl? I mean,
right.
Ain't no girlfriend.
Well, a partial fiance.
what the hell is a partial fiance?
A woman that ain't paid me my $5,000 back. Simple math. Simple math.
Women in general seem to be the only ones shocked that men don't want to get married anymore. The risk is not worth the reward for men, but they get so surprised to the point of being offended when men refuse walking down the aisle with them.
So this woman was trying to catch her husband cheating one day, but she never could have expected what she would find. You see, Mary Jo Powell had become extremely frustrated with her husband Gary since he was just never at home anymore. Even though he was unemployed, he'd always spend countless hours every single day apparently just hanging out with friends. But even when Mary Jo got pregnant, Gary was still somehow prioritizing his friends over her. And since he just always seemed to be distracted and thinking about something else even when he was at home, Mary Jo soon became convinced that he was just cheating on her. So when Gary left the house one day like he always did, she decided to actually follow him to prove it once and for all.
She just jumped to the most dramatic conclusion with her husband. She could have just sat down and talked to him, but instead just immediately assumed that he was having an affair.
After Mary Jo saw Gary entering the basement of a house she didn't recognize, she snuck in as well. But although she figured that she had caught her husband red-handed, when she burst into the room, she was shocked to find him and his friends all hunched over a bunch of hand-drawn maps. As it turns out, Gary had truly been hanging out with his friends this entire time. You see, they were apparently all huge game nerds and were constantly playing the latest war games. And Gary would later become so inspired by these games that he created Dungeons & Dragons, which is now widely regarded as the single most influential game in modern history.
That's an interesting tidbit of trivia right there. The man who created Dungeons & Dragons was suspected of cheating on his wife when he was creating the game. That is too damn funny.
Told me dress up, you know, he was gonna take me out. So I got all dressed up and everything, and we were going out to dinner. And he took me to Wendy's where we met for our anniversary.
I thought that was sweet. Yeah, I thought that was
No, that was
romantic.
not. For 18 years?
Sweet. It's very sentimental.
No.
Yeah, the problem
Why would he have me dress up to go to Wendy's?
That's the part.
We looked absolutely ridiculous. I had a black and gold, like, shimmery dress on. I had gold heels.
Your heart was in the right place.
Absolutely.
I got to give you credit for that. Your heart was in the right place.
You know,
But it was just the dressing up part.
The execution, maybe.
She's like a bank.
No.
She takes all my dollars and show me very little interest.
He is.
It just goes to show how men will prioritize the sentimental value of a relationship, while a lot of women will complain that he's not stepping up with financial value.
Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10? I'll spin for you. Hold on, let me do a spin. Okay. 10?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're hot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you rather have $5,000 or a night with me?
$5,000.
What? You just said I was a 10.
Yeah.
This man is clearly intoxicated, but at least even when intoxicated, he clearly has his priorities straight and will refuse to simp for a woman like that. These women just are not worth it.
Okay, I've been wearing this wig all night and it's itchy, it hurts. We are going to remove this wig. Yep. Tonight we told some people that these were actually wigs and they actually didn't believe us. Even when looking up close to them, they didn't believe us, and I was like, wow. Now I just have to get the remainder glue off of the top of my head and take off the makeup that I have on my face. Let's get rid of these eyebrows. One swipe, they're gone. Other eyebrow, one swipe, she's gone. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys.
Social media is just one gigantic lie. Even if this might be an extreme, you think about all of the women who wear fake hair, AI-generated eyelashes, and multiple layers of makeup. You just can't trust anyone these days.
Bro? Is that your girlfriend?
No,
sister?
I just never had a girlfriend.
How old are you, bro? 19.
Just listen to the audience. She shamed her own brother in front of a crowd of people for a cheap laugh. She clearly knows her brother's insecurities, and instead of being family, she decided to humiliate him.
Are you looking for a girl? Not anymore? What happened, fool? Girls are mean? You want a cat, fool? Yo, do we have any single girls in here? That's your f***ing brother! What the f***? This is from Guatemala to Guatapeor,
So this guy was in the process of being shamed even more for not wanting to find a girlfriend, and then things went full circle when his own sister humiliated herself on an even bigger scale. Sometimes there is justice in this world.
6'1".
You're not like that. You're. I don't think you're 6'1" either.
I'm 6'1".
If
You want to check tape? You want to check measurements?
Without shoes.
What size shoe are you?
6.
It's pretty average, right?
It's pretty small.
You're pretty small. What are you, like 5? No, you're like 5'7".
5'6". See, that's why I know you're lying about your height. Because you're trying to give me an extra inch right now, because then it's like, oh, she's 5'7", so then I look really short compared to her. But like,
Cedric, you're what, 6'12", something like that? Yeah. Yes, and I was almost that. So I think if we're going off of just side by side, I think it's fine. Don't smile like the baby Grinch.
The more I watch these videos, the more I'm convinced that modern women have no idea how numbers work. She can't tell the difference between 1 inch and 6 inches, but she's still going to judge a man on his height, even though he's clearly taller than her.
Einstein got divorced. Did you people know that? No, I didn't either. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest geniuses of all times, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? Should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
The good news is that divorce rates are bound to plummet thanks to men not willing to get married anymore.
So why did we end up popping Hubert?
I'm not really big on like weave, and if I can see a braid, and then I can see the bump in the back.
I don't mind because he was so wrong with the braids.
You want to take it off?
Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
What's with these women who will go to great lengths to try and hide what they really look like? Do they not realize that these men will figure out the truth eventually? I'm telling you guys, they can't think of more than a half a step ahead, I swear.
Go deeper. Are we sending our sons out into the world to go be with women that already have children? Would you suggest that to your child?
I wouldn't suggest it, but if it happened, I'm not going to ostracize
No, I didn't
him.
ask that. I asked, would you suggest it? As a mother, and him as a father,
No, I'm
are
not
you suggesting
suggesting
to
it.
your son to go be with a woman that already has a kid?
Okay, the answer is no. Now what?
And yet there is practically an army of single mothers out there who demand that single men step up and take financial responsibility for herself and her children.
What would you take me in state?
What, Dubai?
Left.
Okay, cool. Like, what? I just said I don't know. I don't have my passport. Next.
How you gonna get mad at me because Dubai not in America? You ain't listening to social studies.
I don't know, Jamaica. Where you want to go to Jamaica?
Jamaica?
Yeah.
Somewhere in America. You don't have your passport. We can't go to Jamaica. You just said you don't got your passport.
Let's go to Key West.
Florida?
Yes.
Left.
It took her 3 guesses to think of a place that was in the US. And what terrifies me is that she's probably one of the smarter examples of modern women.
You would discipline the school for asking too many questions.
yes.
How would you discipline me? No,
Do you
no,
guys
no.
feel this is
No, no. No, I was just asking you a regular question. It's a regular question. I'm just asking now you would, don't get carried away now. I just asked you a simple question. Like, you ask people all kind of crazy questions and they have to answer it because it's your show. And now you're on the Drew Barrymore show, and technically it's my show because I'm running the show.
What are you cheering for?
She is not used to having a man confidently putting her in her place. Just take a look at her. She's angry that the audience is siding with the man after making a perfectly reasonable and valid point.
What's y'all body count?
Men, we don't do a body count. I'll tell you my body count. I ain't tripping. I'll tell you my body count for real.
What's your body count?
What's my body count? Y'all ready? Get this camera on me. Just don't do body count. We don't count. I'll tell them my body count. I'm not ashamed of it, bro. Because you know what? I had to give value and be a valuable person to bed those women.
Modern women think asking men about their body counts is somehow a clever Uno reverse card, but it doesn't work the same way. Women control access to the bedroom, and it is not the same thing.
3. Because that's the lie these hoes say. Yeah, bitch. I got 3 bodies just like you, ho. 3 times 3 plus 30 divided by 18. Squared, cubed, and rectangled, ho. Yeah. We know your ass ain't fucking slept with 3 niggas. You slept with 3 niggas last week. Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, we done woke up to the bullshit. I only got 3 bodies. Yeah, 3 bodies last month, ho. The reason why men aren't scrutinized as much of body count as women is because of the fact of the matter is that got 100 bodies, man. That's 100 hoes that thought that was that nigga. If you got 100 bodies, that's 100 niggas that you thought was gonna cuff your ass. See the difference? He ran off on 100 plugs. You got jugged 100 times.
If a man has over 100 bodies, that means he has something that women want. It really isn't that complicated.
Joking. Because we don't need the wall hanger. Hey, Gary. Now take that, hang up that busted thing.
For context, this man is taking a hammer to one of Taylor Swift's guitars, so I'm assuming this man has quite a bit of money to burn. More power to him.
Helen, please, why did you pop your balloon? Use it. You're not looking bad.
Thank you.
But your face and your head, because the shape.
If you're at the point where you're talking smack on a guy because of the shape of his head, you really need to think about some of your life choices.
The shape is not good. I'm not insulting you, no offense. Your head is not good. The way that the head went up like this.
Okay.
Because this shape is bad.
Are you done?
Yes. Are you feeling her?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What are you not feeling about her?
She looks like when God said, let there be light, she was out of town.
She spent a good amount of time just being mean to this man, and he was able to do a better job in half the time. And that's what will happen when you disrespect the wrong man.
Why do women choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Ask me about a lot of the single females that I know. They want to be loved. They want to be loved versus loving.
Modern women oftentimes just want to take. They want to take everything they can while giving nothing in return, and they think this line of thinking is perfectly reasonable.
And that's a very nasty trait for a maternal being. For somebody that you want to become the children of your mother, or excuse me, the mother of your children, right? There are a lot of women who ask what they want out of a relationship, and they don't talk about what they're going to bring to the relationship. And that's when they come in with this bullshit of, I'm a prize. You've got to compete for me. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because there's a newer, younger model made every fucking minute.
Ask any woman who demands that men compete for her why a man should do that, and watch her get completely furious at you for asking such a question. It is just living proof that they have virtually nothing to offer men.
Would you date a big girl?
No, thank you.
Why is that?
Because I'm happy with the girlfriend that I have.
What if your girlfriend became big?
We will go to the gym together.
It's kind of shameful how many of these women will try and shame men for not wanting big women. But women will always demand that men be in shape for them.
How about the women who say, I don't do one-night stands, or I'm not into hookups? Really? They will never admit it. It'll never be on their official record. When a woman says that, you'll hear stuff like, I only had 4 boyfriends. But they'll never include the one-night stands, the hookups, co-workers on business trips, hotel bars, or old boyfriends that stop by for a quickie. Happens all the time. You just don't know about it.
You can't trust anybody, especially modern women who will change their life story to omit key details to hide her shameful past. It is happening more and more often these days, guys.
Sometimes men disappear because they feel like their effort is not being reciprocated.
Talk about it.
So hear me out. A lot of women feel like their approach to dating is, you as a man have to prove to me you are worthy of my time, my energy, and me being more vulnerable to you.
Women demand that men be more emotionally available to them, yet at the same time, they only look at men as far as they're willing to provide.
And because of what you've been through, you think that's the right way to do it. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with a man who's actually serious and he's seeing you're holding back, you got walls up, he has concerns that you're wasting his time. So now he falls off because he's like, all right, she's tripping, she's not really making any effort. But because there's still a desire there, because he still likes her, I think the comment, the like, is a temperature check. Let me see how she'll respond. Let me see if I can still reignite something here. But it all stemmed from, are we actually making a mutual effort to get to know each other?
Okay.
The problem is that the woman will do next to nothing but pretend that she was the one who is putting in all the effort. The second a man wants something out of a relationship, then he's the controlling bad guy.
How long was your last relationship?
2 years.
Did you break up with him?
No.
He broke up with you. So why do you think he left you after investing that much into it?
Like I said, he's dating a celebrity now. He got wrapped
Which one?
I can't speak on it. I can't speak on it.
Is he a celebrity himself, or?
No. He works for a celebrity, so.
So do you think that he leveled up or he leveled down?
In this particular situation, I think he leveled down, but.
Unless it's under some fairly specific circumstances, a man isn't going to just back out of a long-term relationship unless it's been building up for a while. So there's something she's not telling us.
He downgraded by leaving you for a celebrity. How did he do that?
How did he do that?
Yeah, what's the logic in that?
Money. He wants somebody to pay his bills and make his bed for him and cook him dinner.
So how are you gonna upgrade from him?
I'm gonna find a man who's been to therapy, takes care of himself, and takes care of me in the process. Period.
The go-to argument for these women will always be that men just want the woman who will cook, clean, and pretty much treat him like a child, even though the women are clearly more childish.
Damn. Alright, man, bro. Appreciate you. Who am I here with today? Noah.
Tiara.
How y'all doing today? Good, good.
Good.
So how long have y'all been together? 3 years.
3 years.
How's the 3 years been going? How's everything going? Good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
The way she responded was profoundly disrespectful. She's with a man who's very happy to be with her, and she can't even bring herself to pretend that she's appreciative of this guy.
Has it been like a rough 3 years or anything?
It had been the best, but we're good.
We're making it by.
Has anybody been cheating or anything?
No.
No.
So when you say not the best, like what do you mean not the best? Like few little arguments or anything, something like that?
Yeah, you know, like typical argument.
Okay. So what if I was to tell you there's this website called Cheetah Bust AI where all you need is a face, a scan, and all we need is a name, age, and location. Would you be interested in doing that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
But first, are any of y'all any damn websites?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so here's the website right here. Or you type the name right here. Wait till that face photo lock in. So if she was on here, what would be your reaction?
I'm out, bro.
You're out? And you're not on any damn website, right?
I am not.
So, cause we can see the last time you've been active on here and everything. You sure you're not on here?
Positive.
Boom, we got the results. So, sir?
No, Sean. Yeah, it's her.
Damn.
All right, bet, bro. Appreciate you.
I thought you said you wasn't on here.
Come back.
The second a woman disrespects you, there is no reason to stay. She was clearly lying and insulting his intelligence, and he had every right to just walk away. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.